You're a falling star, you're the getaway car, you're the line in the sand when I go too far. You're the swimming pool on an August day, and you're the perfect thing to say. And you play it coy, but it's kinda cute. Oh, when you smile at me, you know exactly what you do. Baby, don't pretend that you don't know it's true, 'cause you can see it when I look at you. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing. Your every line, your every word, your everything. You're a carousel, you're a wishing well, and you light me up when you ring my bell. You're a mystery, you're from outer space, you're every minute of my everyday. And I can't believe that I'm your man, and I get to kiss you, baby, just because I can. Whatever comes our way, I will see it through, and you know that's what our love can do. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing. Your every line, your every word, your everything. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing. Your every line, your every word, your everything.
Ed and I met at a club. We had mutual friends that went to a club one night, and we started dancing together. I thought he was nice as a friend. I didn't think that I would ever be marrying him. But here we are, 2 years later, and we're getting married next year.
Yeah. So
one night we went out to a club with some mutual friends, and she had met us there, and we started dancing and like getting to know each other a little bit. And almost immediately, I knew that I was going to know this girl for a long time. Little did I know that I would end up marrying her. A while back, I had asked Tiff out on a date, and I wasn't sure where to take her, and I figured, you know, I like her a lot, I'll try to impress her. So I took her to Napa Valley Grill that was in Providence Place Mall at the time. And after the whole dinner, at one point I said, "Oh, would you like some calamari?" And she says, "Oh, hang on, I have to call my mom, I'm not sure." I said, "Oh boy, I wonder." And after that, we didn't go on any more dates. I didn't think she liked me. And then maybe a year or two after that, we went to the Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular. It was at McCoy at that point, and we kind of just hit it off from there, and here we are now.
So that summer after we met at the club, we went out to dinner, and he took me to Napa Valley. And I'm not really the fine dining kind of girl. I'd rather have Applebee's or Chili's. So we went in, and he's like, "Do you like calamari?" And I was like, "Uh-oh, how do I say no?" So I called my mom, and I was like, "Mom, am I allergic to calamari?" And she said, "No." So I tried to eat the calamari. I only had a couple of pieces, but it was so gross. And he took me home, and I got out of the car, and I just thought that I would never date this boy. He was very nice, but just not my style.
Our first date was pretty much a complete disaster. She didn't like the food. I didn't really like my food too much. It was kind of an awkward conversation after that. It kind of fizzled out, and I was like, "Oh wow, maybe maybe I'm not even going to be friends with this girl.
Your rainbow will come smiling.
So after the first date, we became friends for 3 or 4 years after. We both had different relationships. And then my last year at URI, we started dating. I mean, all of a sudden, I started to like him. The first day I knew I liked him, we used to go out for ice cream all the time, and I came running into the living room and I was like, Mom, do I look okay? And she's like, Tiff, it's Ed. I'm like, I know, but I just want to look all right. And then ever since then, we went to our first date with the Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular, and we just had a nice night, and it was just great. Yeah.
When you're feeling small,
Me and Tiff had gone out to lunch one day. We went to the Muse Tavern. She was finishing up her last year of school, and like we went back to her house that she was living with a couple of roommates, and we ended up just watching TV or something, and you know, just like play fighting, you know, pushing each other, you know, poking and prodding, that kind of thing. And then all of a sudden, like, I don't know if it was one of us or both of us, we just kind of like clicked for a second, and we just gave each other a kiss, and we both stopped and we were like, wow, that was the most awkward thing on the face of the earth.
you know tomorrow, the dream that you wish will come.
Last year, we went to Disney for the week, and it's about Tuesday, we're in Epcot, and I was like, oh, look at those people with the just engaged pins and the happily ever after pin, and I was like, don't you want to get married and have kids? And he looked at me and he said, I don't want to get married anymore. And I was like crushed. So we're at the fireworks, I'm texting my mom, he doesn't want to get married anymore, and she goes, deal with it when we get back in Rhode Island. So 2 days later was my birthday, and he said happy birthday to me. He wasn't really fun, like energetic Ed that I knew. But later that night we went to the Magic Kingdom, and in front of the Rose Garden he went down on one knee and asked me to marry him. But I thought that he fell and was like tying his shoe, so I told him like to get up, but he was really proposing to me. It was very sweet.
You keep holding away with the
When I went to go get the ring all put together, I had gone to a local jeweler to have it all put together. I had bought the diamonds separate. I had saved up a little bit of money from, you know, working part-time through college. It was kind of like a rainy day fund that I had. And I ended up getting the ring all together and asking her father for permission to marry her before, maybe 2 days before we had gone to Disney, because that's when the ring was finally all set up. And the day I proposed in Disney, I was a nervous wreck, and so I guess I kind of seemed distant or nervous or not myself. It's because I was going to do probably the craziest thing I've done in my entire life, and I was just a little bit nervous.
Right after he proposed to me, I was still in shock. I called my family, my mom and dad of course, and they're like, we've been waiting, we've been out to eat waiting for the phone call. And then I called my sister and she goes, wait, what? Does mom and dad know? And I was like, yes, Lindsay, mom and dad do know. And we were just calling family after that. My mom announced it on Facebook, and it was just a very happy moment.
I had asked Tiff her hand in marriage. I had to convince her that I was being serious probably a dozen times, saying, yeah, Tiff, I'm serious. Will you marry me? And after that, she said yes, and immediately I called my mother, my stepfather, and then my grandparents after that to tell them, yep, I went through with it. Yes, she said yes, and we were going to go back and have some dinner.
your heart makes when you're fast asleep in dreams.
So we've got this pumpkin here because our first date was the Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular, where they carved thousands of pumpkins. We carved a heart into this one because we kind of wanted it to symbolize our love for one another. I love Tiff more than anything else in this world. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with her, torturing her, having a blast with her.
And next October, I I will be honestly marrying my best friend. We were friends for all those years. And I'm excited about spending the rest of my life with him and all the joys that come with it.
That you will